So if you bought the cable, with the switch, you're going to notice this little black switch up here. And to the left is pre-2007 vehicles. So pre-March 2007. And if you switch it to the right, this is post-March 2007. Just remember that. So my car is a 2005 Mini Cooper. So we're going to go ahead and move this switch to the left. I just moved it to the left. Okay, so we have the computer set up. First thing you want to do is connect your cable to your car, to your OBD port, connect it to your computer, and then you can turn on your ignition. Now, if you have a new cable, what you're going to have to do is go into Device Manager. So right click on Windows. So we need to configure our cable to work with our computer and with the software. So you're going to go to Ports. You're going to find this USB serial port. USB serial port is this cable. Now you're going to note down the number, whatever number comes after USB-C port, and you're going to want to set it to COM1. As you can see, mine is already set to COM1, but you're going to want to configure yours to go to COM1. So if yours is not COM1, right click, go to Properties, Port Settings tab, and then click on Advanced. And then up here is, mine was originally COM3, so you're just going to want to scroll up and select COM1, and then you are good to go. Let's press OK. We can close this, and now Inpa should be ready to use. If it is not, there are these two indicators up here, and you want to make sure these are both filled, meaning that you're connected to the car. If they're not, restart Inpa. Just restart it. So we have all this information here. Now our main controls are going to be this top row, these function keys up here, and Shift, Enter, and the arrow keys to navigate. So I'm going to find my model here in this list. I have an F50. So I'm going to press Shift F4. And I'm also going to turn on function lock so that I don't need to hold on the function key. So Shift F4 is going to open up this dialog with all of the major systems in our car. So our engine, transmission, chassis, body. And if you actually look at these names, these might or might not include the model of your engine. So W17 is the model for the diesel engines, but EMS 2K doesn't have the W10. So you might have to do some Googling to figure out what these names translate to, because this is all factory software. This is what the engineers used in the BMW factories. So transmission, chassis, body. Now to go from here to this menu or to this select part, I'm just going to press tab, and then it's going to highlight the first one, and you can use the arrow keys to now navigate. So just go down, and I'm going to mess with the sunroof. So when you are on the module you want to select, just press enter. It's going to take you to this screen. So you can press F1 information to get some information about whatever module you're in. And then down here, that list that was just up here is now all down here in this bottom, so you can just navigate using this. So identification info, let's see, it's just gives us some information about the manufacturing of this part, the part number for the sunroof, some good information. Let's go to code. So I haven't messed with any coding in Inpa or WinKFP, but here is how you mess with the settings of whatever module you're in, where this is just the ID for the sunroof module, which you can note down. We're going to go to error. So this is where you read codes and get like a bunch of the DTCs of whatever module you're in. So we're going to go ahead and read our memory. So we're just going to press F1. Now it'll list here everything that's wrong with the car. If it doesn't, then you're good to go. You can also clear by pressing F2, clear any codes. So we don't have anything, so we're just going to go back with F10. Then we have read status. Now this will give you all the live data of the car. So as you can see, there's a value for the sunroof positioning, in security range, reverse mode, SR standardized, luxury function, enable jam protection. So let me see, when I open up my sunroof, as you can see the switch, you see the switch turning on. So I'm messing with the switch, and then this relay. Okay, cool. Now you just saw how all this live data looks in Inpa. So you can kind of use this to diagnose an issue that you're having. We're going to go to status. Same thing as the page we're on. I'm going to go to activate. So this is where you can use like functions, or you can activate certain functions of the vehicle. I'm assuming, I haven't used this yet. So please select the object to be controlled. So we're just going to go to switch sunroof open, and then let's select OK. So that's going to open our sunroof, which is cool. Without quitting. I'm going to have to look this up because I'm not entirely sure what this is. But yeah, here's where you can like mess with the functions of your car. So I'm just going to go ahead and close the sunroof. Thank you. So let's go back. F10. So we were just in activate. Now we're going to go to read memory. This is where all your codes are stored. What is this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that actually. So shift F4. Shift, go all the way down to sunroof. Now that was read memory. So F8, let's go to F8 select. Okay, cool. We don't have anything here. So we're just going to go back to the main menu by pressing F10. And let's take a look at our engine module. So shift F4 to select the R50, go down to engine, shift to go to the right side, and then select the engine that you have and press enter. Now, it's going to be the same menu as the last one. So let's go through this. Let's get some information about the module that we're in. Okay. Let's go to identity, part number, supplier for ECU, production date, which is good to note. Let's go to code. Okay, so this is different from the sunroof module that we're in. We got our VIN, production date, software number, assembly number, odometer, which is at 0, which is kind of concerning, but this car is just weird. So we're going to go to errors now, and we're going to read any errors on our engine module. I don't have any, but the same steps as before. If you want to clear them, you clear. Let's go back to the other screen. Print error memory. I haven't done this, but okay, that doesn't work. You know, back. Let's get some live data with read status, and let's read the analog values. We're going to select F1. And let's go with, okay, so this gives you a couple of options here. So I'm going to just go with analog standard. I'm going to give us our battery voltage, vehicle speed, some basic memory, coolant. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go with engine 1. Okay, again, battery, canister purge, alternator, auto transmission gear ratio. Okay, this is actually interesting. I have a Mini Cooper with this issue. I'm going to have to look at this. So this is just how you navigate Inpa. I haven't gone through everything, so I can't give you a breakdown of every single of every single detail on the software, but you can kind of do some exploring with yourself. That was the basic of how to use Inpa, and we're going to use Ista next, so let's get into that.